Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing a back bend practice or extension practice for Pilates. Let's get started in all fours. So coming onto your hands and your knees. Now in your tabletop position, all fours, I want you to think pushing the knuckles into the mat. Base of the wrist heavy into the mat. Fingertips are spread apart, so your hands are nice and grounded. Now with the neck relaxed and you're pushing into the mat to lift the shoulders up, we're going to go for a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale to arch the spine, lower spine arches, upper spine arches, pushing the chest through the upper arms. Breathing here. On the exhale, tuck the pelvis underneath to round the back, tucking the chin into the chest and pushing the mat away with the hands. Again, inhale to arch. Shoulders come down and they squeeze together. And exhale to round. Two more here, inhaling to arch. And exhale to round. Let's take one more. Inhale to arch. Good. And exhale to round. From here, take one handprint distance forward. With your hands, tuck your toes, pushing back into your downward dog. Full stretch here. 3 rounds of breath. Now from here, can you come up on your heels, so up on your toes, and push your shoulder blades towards your thighs. So you notice that your hips start to lift up towards the ceiling. Keeping this, come forward into plank. Keep your hips low. You might have to walk the feet back a little bit, feeling the arms start to work, the core start to work. Keep your heels high, piking the hips up towards the ceiling for your up stretch. And again, back into plank. And piking up, up stretch. 3 more like this. Keep the heels high, come into your plank. And back. Again, back into your plank. And back. One more last one, back into your plank. Good, and coming back. Stay here. Now can you walk the toes 1 footprint distance in and ground the heels towards the floor. So you might feel more calves, more hamstrings. Keep pushing your thighs towards the back of the room. Hold here. Now from here, look forward. Can you lower both forearms to the mat? If it helps you, you can interlace your fingers like a tripod position. Now stay here. Can you ground through the elbows and push through the elbows to push the shoulder blades towards your thighs? Keeping this, can we walk the toes in towards your elbows? Keep pegging the hips up towards the ceiling. Shoulder blades towards your thighs. And slowly walk back, forearm plank. Again, peg the hips up, shoulder blades pushing back. Now walk the feet in, closer to your shoulders. Keep lifting through the upper arms and coming back. Forearm plank. Keeping your hips low, shoulders on top of the elbows. One more time, piking up, walking the feet in. Hips stay high, shoulder blades push towards your thighs. And walking back. One more time, we're going to add on. Peg the hips up, walk the feet in, and stay. Now wherever you are, can you take the right leg up towards the ceiling, as high as you can. Now make sure you're not opening the hip. The kneecap is facing the floor. So your hips are still in one line. And switch your right foot down, left leg comes up. Keep the left hip rolling down, point the left toes, and extend the leg up towards the ceiling. And release, switch, right leg comes up. Pushing through your arms, keep the arms strong, shoulders strong. And release, left. And release, keep the upper back bend, right leg comes up. So there's still an arch, a little bit of an arch in the thoracic spine. And release, left side. Good, and release, knees to the floor, child's pose, rest. So that one was a bit of shoulder stability, a bit more into the upper back. Now we're going to work into your back bend, so slide forward onto your chest. You can have the hands come into a W shape, resting the forehead on the floor. Keeping the forehead flat on the floor, can you hover your nose off the mat? So your forehead will lift. Keeping this, your gaze is still down. Can you hover your arms off the floor? Squeeze the upper back in and release. 2 more like this. Hover the arms off, squeeze and release. 1 more, last one. Hover and lift. Good, and release, rest. We're going to add on. This time we're going to take the arms overhead as well. So hover your nose off the floor. Stay here. Pull the shoulders down your back. Squeeze the back and hover the arms off the floor. Now stay here. Extend the arms forward, out in front of you. Draw it back in, W shape. Again, arms forward, out in front of you. And come back into your W. Arms up, arms forward. And back into your W. Let's go 4 more like this. Arms forward. And arms back. Last 3. Neck stay stable and come back. Last 2, coming forward. Arms stay high and coming back. Let's go 2 more times. Arms forward. Lengthen and circle back. 1 more, last one. Arms forward. Hold. Circle back, W shape. And release, rest. Coming into your swans, squeeze the upper back together, push the hands into the floor, hover the nose off the floor, and slide the chin forward. So just until your upper back starts to bend, and then we're going to pace the spine back to the floor very slowly. And again, nose slides forward, peeling the chest off the floor. Sending the chest through the upper arms, coming up. And exhale, slowly release. 1 more like this, coming up just into your mid-back. Pushing your chest through the arms. Now think of sliding your arms back, chest forward more. And release. Okay, we're going to do 3 full swans, so coming up to your highest. Now slide the nose forward, peel the chest forward, sliding your wrist back. Now peel the rib cage off the floor, pushing through the arms just slightly as you keep sending your chest forward. Chest forward. Your head is still looking forward, feeling the upper back start to work. Now to release, slowly pace the spine back to the floor. And we go again. Hover the nose off the floor. Slide the chest forward as you peel forward. Squeezing the upper back. Coming as high as you can. As high as your body will allow you to. Everybody's posture, everybody's shape is going to look different. And slowly release. 1 more, sliding forward. Squeezing the upper back, coming into your swan. Very nice, and slowly releasing back to the floor. Hands to the floor, pushing back, child's pose. Slowly coming all the way up, sitting on your heels. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, release. 2 more, inhale, arms up, and exhale, release. Last one, inhale, arms up, and exhale, release. That's it for today. Thank you for joining me on the mat.